Okay, I think that's all we need to do before the lesson starts, so that's great. So what we're going to do now is, rather than start with our Discover books, I would like to show you a video. And I want you to bear in mind that this is quite a complex subject, but I wouldn't be showing it to you if I didn't think you were capable of understanding it. Now, we're going to go through the video. I'm going to pause it at points, and I'm going to ask if you guys understand. If you have any questions, you can ask me. But this is quite an important topic, certainly in today's world. So I'm just going to get the video ready now. Give me 1 second. If you have a notebook, pad of paper, or a pen or something, it might be worthwhile just grabbing one of those as well and just making any notes that you think might be important. Okay. Let me just share my audio as well, make sure it's there. Okay. Oh, I look like a YouTuber. Okay. Let's not do that.
No, you don't.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
This is Southall Broadway in West London. This area has one of the largest Asian populations in London.
Okay, quick question. Why do you think that this area has a lot of Asian people? Why do you think there's a lot of people here that are of Asian descent in this area of London?
Me.
Sure, go for it, Viang.
I think that because when a small group of Asian people live together in one place, that will attract others to live in the same place as well.
Okay, that's a fairly decent answer. Yeah, that's a good answer. Does anyone else want to hazard a guess? No? Okay, well, we're going to carry on. Give it 1 second.
The United Kingdom is an ethnically diverse country with many different communities that reflects the multicultural nature of Britain.
Quick question. Ethnically diverse. What does that mean? What does that mean? Those two words, when you put those two words together, what do they mean? Does anyone know? Okay, go on then, Koinun. Go for it.
It has multiple races.
That's a good answer. Yeah. So ethnically diverse. It means you have lots of different people that are from different ethnicities. And ethnicities, or another word for it, is races. Yeah. So you have lots of different people from lots of different places that all come together and they come and form different styles of communities. Okay. We already know what a community is because we've gone through this in the past. All right. So nice. Let's carry on.
Many British people's families originally come from overseas. Over the centuries, people from around the world have come to live here. The first significant wave of immigrants arrived by ship from Jamaica in 1948.
I think you guys know what this word means. What's immigrants mean? What's immigrants mean?
Me.
Sure, go for it, Viang.
Immigrants are people from other countries that live abroad.
There you go. You're bang on the button. Yeah, it's someone that leaves their home country and they go to live somewhere else. Yeah. Who do you know is an immigrant? Who do you know is an immigrant? Anyone? Go on, Kwakang.
It's you.
Yeah, I'm an immigrant. I'm someone who's left their home country and living now in a different country. I'm an immigrant. Yeah. So, but there's very different reasons why people become immigrants. We're going to go through this a little bit later on anyway. Let's carry on. Oh, that TV's very loud. Give me a sec. So sorry, it was very loud. I just had to turn it down. Let's carry on.
The Notting Hill Carnival celebrates this Caribbean culture. In the 1950s and 60s, Indian, Bangladeshi and Pakistani families made Britain their home. Asian Ugandan refugees fled here in the 1970s.
Okay, what is a refugee? Who knows what a refugee is?
Me.
Sure, go for it.
Someone that is old enough to retire.
You're thinking of retirement. And that is a thing. People do leave their home countries to go and live somewhere where they're old enough and they can live a good life or live like the what they call the later years of their life. But that's not a refugee. Does anyone want to know? Does anyone else want to try what guess what a refugee is? Go on, Tung Chi.
Someone that is forced to leave their country to escape from war or like do work.
Well done, excellent stuff. It's very similar to an immigrant, but there are more sinister reasons as to why they've left the country. So I am an immigrant, yeah, but I'm not a refugee. I've not fled my country because there's a danger back in England or anything like that. A good example of this would be the Vietnam War. So when people who had allied with the Americans during the war, when Ho Chi Minh had won the war, a lot of people were scared, and what they done is they got out of Vietnam and they went over to America, and they classified themselves as refugees. Another example of this is during the Second World War, when we had Germany and or Nazi Germany was storming across. So what they done is they had a lot of Jews who then came over to Britain or came over to America or came over to Australia or New Zealand, and they were refugees. They were running for their lives. That's what they believe. Now, that's what a refugee is. Yeah? Let's carry on.
Followed by Somalis in the 90s. And in recent years, Eastern European citizens have arrived in search of work. This cultural variety makes Britain a vibrant place to be, but it's not without its problems. Conflicts can arise between cultures and generations.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think that conflicts or aggression pops up when you have a mixture of different cultures or different cultures? Go on, Coin Ewan, go for it.
Discrimination and racism.
Big words, yeah, that was really good. Yeah, discrimination. Yeah. Now, do you guys understand what discrimination is?
I don't know.
Okay, so don't worry, there's no problem with that. Discrimination is basically when you have one group of people that look at another group of people and think that they are beneath them. Yeah. So it means that it doesn't necessarily mean racism. It just means that when you have two groups of people and one believes that they're better than the other, yeah, that's discrimination. It means that they don't get treated as equal, or they don't have the same kind of rights or privileges as another group does. You guys would remember Black Lives Matter from last year, from earlier on this year and last year,
Yeah.
where there was this shooting and things like that, and where George Floyd, bless his heart, died. That arose the problem of discrimination and racism, because there is a clear divide. Whereas you have people that are inherently racist, but then you have an air of discrimination because white people in America are getting treated very differently from black people or Hispanic or Asian people in America, and that's where discrimination is. It's the ill treatment of, or the beneficial treatment of one group, and the rest don't get treated the same.
Young people whose parents or grandparents settled here have a very different experience of growing up to their parents. Sunny Garaval and his father Avinda live in Southall. Avinda came here from Kenya in the 1970s. Sunny was born here. Avinda, what was life like when you first came here?
It was hard. There was no jobs for people like us.
And what's life like now for young people, Sunny?
I think we're very much a part of the communities and government and everything, so it's a lot more equal for everyone.
What are the main arguments between the younger and older generations?
When they were small, I wouldn't let them wear these earrings and have a long ponytail. They had to look smart.
And what's the best thing about living here, Sunny?
The food, the different cultures that come in and bring their spices and their experiences and even their rituals. So you get a taste of the world within this small community.
In the past, differences between communities have led to violence, but new community-based projects have brought different generations and cultures together. Here at St Mary's School in Cardiff in Wales, more than 20 languages are spoken. It's one of the most multicultural schools in Wales. The school was involved with a project called Open Cities. It helps migrants, people from other countries, become part of the community. The school children took pictures of people and places to show what it's like to live in Cardiff. Some of the kids are featured in an exhibition called Open Cities Faces. Mercy and Joy, and their father Derek, are originally from Zambia. They've lived here for 6 years. Derek, tell me why you came to Cardiff and why you took part in this project.
I am an engineering consultant. I came to Cardiff because I was offered a job here. This project was a good thing because it was trying to show something positive about migration and integration.
Why is Mercy photographed by a window?
Because the photographer wanted to find a way to show the hopes for our future, the better life that we look towards to.
There's a lot of shadow in that photograph as well.
Oh yes, the shadow was deliberate to try to show our past, where we've come from.
And do you consider Cardiff to be your home?
Yes, we are part of the local community. We have settled down and we think Cardiff is great.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it there. Right, now, so what I would like to do is I'm going to bring you to these questions here. So I would like you to get a piece of paper, a notebook or a pen out for us. And I've got some questions here. There's quite a number of questions. You don't have to write full sentence answers. I just want you to make bullet points. And we're going to have a bit of a discussion about what this all means. So I want you to look through some of these questions here. And I want you to really think about these questions. Yeah. So the topic is what's called multiculturalism. All right. So we're going to go over what that word means a little bit later on. But I want you to look at these pictures. I want you to look at these questions here, and I want you to give bullet points, and I want you to be able to have a discussion with me when I start asking you some questions. So take a look through here. We've got, what do you think multiculturalism is? What other cultures do you know? Are there examples of multiculturalism in Hanoi or even Vietnam? What do you know about other cultures? And I would like you to give examples. Do you think it's important to know about other cultures? Why or why not? Do you think that multiculturalism is a positive or negative thing? And I want you to give me reasons why. And then I want you to write down, where can you learn about other cultures, and what do you know, or who do you know is from a different culture? I want you to go through, and I'm going to give you a bit of time on this one because this is actually quite a complex topic, but we're going to sit down and we're going to have a chat about this. So start flicking through your notebook, get your notebooks out, start writing down some notes and bits and bobs, and we'll go through like that. Okay? Does everyone understand what I need them to do? Yes? No?
Các bạn hiểu từ like cho thầy để thầy biết nào. Everyone.
Yeah, so have a flick through. Just think about these. It's a big topic. I don't need you to write down an essay of what's going on, but I want you to write down some good
Teacher,
points.
I still
Yes.
not understand what is really multiculturalism mean.
That's fine. We're going to go through that, but I want you to write. So let's cover this bit first, then. So what does multiculturalism mean? What do you think is multiculturalism, Tangang? You tell me. Give a guess. What do you think it is?
Can I search in the internet?
Just do me one favor. Take a guess. That's all I want you to do. And then when you've taken a guess, you can search on the internet.
Many bodies in a community or in area.
Okay,
Many
you're on the right track.
Around the world.
You're on the right track. That's it. That's pretty much it. Now have a look, search, Google it, and then have a look. That's pretty much it. Go through these questions, guys. Yeah. I'm gonna give you 10 minutes to go through this because this is actually quite a big subject. So I'm gonna give you 10 minutes. Come up with some answers. Like I say, I don't need full sentence answers. Just make sure you've got bullet points in front of you so when we start having a chat, we can discuss it in a bit more detail. Oh, Tawan, I've just seen your message. Yeah, he got sentenced to 22 years. I think it was a couple of days ago, was it? Or was it yesterday? I can't remember. It was, yeah, it was,
It was 1 day ago.
Yeah, I thought it might have been yesterday. And quite rightly so, to be completely honest with you. It was completely unnecessary what he done. He even turned around and said he couldn't breathe. So,
Wait a minute. Why did he got to jail yesterday while this crime was over a year ago?
Because there's something that's called a trial. So you have a trial to find out if he is guilty.
Oh my God, the
not.
trial is too long to be true.
It's usually about you. There was a murder case about 25 years ago, and possibly a bit longer than that. And it was about a famous football player in America, and it lasted. The trial was 18 months, I think, if my memory serves me correctly. It was super long. It was super long. So yeah, trials can go on for a lot longer. They can go on for a lot longer.
And also, one more fun fact, because he spent around more than 100 days in jail while waiting for his trials. Now he gets to credit that into his sentences. So it would be, yeah, it would be 22 and a half years minus more than 100 days.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yes. Rachel, can you check your private message for me?
Yes, of course I can. I'll have a look.
Teacher.
Yes.
Are there like cases that some that commit just a small crime, but it is very controversial, so the trial lasted for like 2 years or more than that?
I don't know off the top of my head, but there have been instances in certain countries where something's happened, and it's what would be considered a very minor misdemeanor has been punished with like 10, 15-year sentences. So a misdemeanor is like a very simple crime, like nothing too serious, like stole a candy bar or something like that. And it's been punished incredibly heavy. Not necessarily. There are cases of that There was one case in America where it was a guy that he was arrested for murder, and he didn't do it. He didn't do the murder, and he was in jail for over 35 years. And then he was released recently, and he was a completely innocent man. He's 100% innocent.
The man is innocent.
Sorry, give me 1 second. Tawan, I don't know. I didn't know I could do that. What? Yeah, I know that. I know the first feature, but I don't know. I didn't know I could do the second one. Is that right? Can we do that?
Wait. What do you mean, the stay now features?
The Padlet that you're talking about.
Oh, the Padlet. Yeah, we can do the Padlet.
I didn't know I could. How do I do that?
You go to padlet.com and you set up a
external site. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let them do that for the time being, and I will set up a Padlet.
Yeah.
So they can write down their answers and whatnot. That's fine.
And also, can you try the stay now feature for me? The presenter with the
yes,
which will appear in the share screen.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, that's where I.
Feature, because the screen is closed, you look like a gamer who got jump scared.
I know, right? Okay, let me set up a Padlet. Padlet.com. I didn't even know there was this. I got to be honest with you. So I'll set this up. Do I need to have a link or something? Oh, there's a Windows app. Oh my God, this looks great. Okay, guys, finish off your work. I'm gonna set up this thing. Thanks for letting me know about this, Tao, man. This makes so much, because then I can check everyone's work.
No worry.
You look like a gamer with a green screen.
I know.
Mọi người bật hết cam lên đi, sao có mỗi 3 bạn bật cam lên kia? Bật cam lên nào.
Okay, time's up, guys. So what I'm going to now do is I'm going to copy this Padlet to the chat box. Okay, I think this is how it's going to work. So I'm going to copy this Padlet here. Okay, I would like you to click on that and I would like you to join it, please. So what we're going to do is we're going to write down all your answers on here. Like I said, I only wanted bulletproof bullet answers, so that's fine. So let me move this across here. There we go. And then we'll move this over here. Okay, and then we'll open up this. Okay. That's definitely the wrong bit. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. So now I'm going to just close that for a second, and then I'm going to open it up like this. Let me make this a bit bigger. Let me move this across. Sorry, guys. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? I can't get it. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'll have to move this across. Such a nightmare. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, and then let me undo that and then move this across.
Richard, you can copy that into the Padlet, and everyone, you can just open one window.
Yeah, I don't know why I just didn't think of that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm having a bad day. Okay, here we go. So, and then I post it like that. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Post. There we go. Okay, excellent stuff. So, guys, what I would like to do is I would like to start hearing some of your answers. So, number one is, what do you think multiculturalism is, and why do you think that? Please write down your name at the top, yeah, or write down your name in your answers. So, I would like to see people's answers here, please. So, what do you think is multiculturalism, and why do you think this? Nice. That's perfect.
Việt Anh and Korean, it's okay. We will detect places with zero or something, and we can know when you copy it. Don't worry.
It is definition.
I know.
So write down your answers for me, please. This is great. I wish I'd have known about this earlier. Thank you so much, Tawan.
Yeah. Guys, go onto the Padlet, the link that Rachel sent in the chat box, and write down your answer. If you want to enter a new line, hold down the shift button.
Yeah, so what you do, so what you do is you write your answer and then press Control plus Enter to move to a different line like This, and you watch, it's going to be wrong, isn't it? No, I can't move down to a different line. Why can I not move down to a different? It's shift and enter. I'm so sorry. It's usually control and enter certain things. Yeah. Okay, cool. So Kwokang's come in with the first answer. Nice. So he's wrote down the multiculturalism is the diverse of culture in one country or a nation. That's a bang on answer. That's absolutely perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Now, Viet Ang wrote down in the chat box that multiculturalism is when you have like people that is, I think, treated the same. I think that because multi means a lot and culture means beliefs or different groups of people. Nice, excellent stuff. I don't know who wrote that, but that was a really good answer. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're treated the same, but it's a good answer. Yeah, when you have multi, Koi Nguyen, well done. That was a good answer. Multi does mean many or multiple. And then you have culture, which is obviously culture. So when you put those two things together, multiculturalism does mean multiple cultures. So what I want you guys to do now is I want you to start answering these questions here. So I want you to write down, what other cultures do you know? Are there examples of multiculturalism in Hanoi or Vietnam? And what do you know about other cultures? And give examples, please. I want you to focus on those questions now for me. Let me put them at the top there. Yeah. So I want you to focus on these ones here. Just start writing down your answers for me, please. I'd like to see a lot of answers for these now, please, guys. Nice. I don't know who wrote that down. That's cool. Okay, Viet Ang, I know that that was your answer. That was good. I'll bring it back up here for me.
Remember to write out your name. And if you want to enter a new line, hold down Shift Enter. Viết tên của các bạn vào. Và nếu muốn xuống dòng thì ấn Shift Enter sẽ xuống được dòng nhá.
Right, somebody's put down there are about 54 cultures in Vietnam. Is that it?
Yes, that's about it.
Okay. Well, let's talk about that for a second. That's 54 Vietnamese cultures. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Are they
called Vietnamese culture? Because some cultures exist in other countries as well.
Yeah. So you have to be very careful because you're absolutely right. But they're ethnicities, aren't they, really? 54 ethnicities. But they do have different cultures, I imagine. So I don't know enough about those different cultures, those 54 different ethnicities. But I imagine that they have different ways of doing things. But they're not the only cultures that you have here. You guys have a lot more cultures. I would argue that you potentially have more cultures in Vietnam than what we do in England, for sure. Okay, looking good. Now I want you guys to focus on the other questions for me. Yeah, some good answers there, but focus on the other questions for me.
I like Zhang answers, even though it's a bit ambitious.
That's fine. Yeah, just go for it. It's a new topic. We're literally just talking about it. Yeah, that's all we're doing. Let's have a look.
Well, it's set up like a conversation. It's nice.
Yeah, that's what I wanted it to be. They had like sticky notes, and I thought that would just be a mess. So I was like, set it up like a conversation.
Can I see the? Oh,
There you go.
And I don't know if it's a template or what, but Richard put in made with a warm hug. Did you put that in or Padlet?
Made with a warm hug. It was the one that already had come up. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to leave that.
It's nice.
So those are the questions that I want you to answer. Post that. Just write down all your answers for the questions. Yeah. And then we're going to have a discussion about this. This is just to get you thinking about multiculturalism. Why are other cultures important? Why do you think they're important? If they're not important, why do you think that? Do you think there's a positive thing? Do you think it's a bad thing, etc.? I've only got 7 other people here. Yeah, I would like everyone to join in. Ethnic culture. Okay. Am I in front of the questions? I can't see myself, so I don't know whether I'm in front of the questions.
I don't see you on the share screen anymore. Oh, now I see.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I might be in front of the questions there. Let me move aside a bit. Just try and focus on these questions now, guys. Try and start having a look through here. So look, we've got a couple of different answers. Multiculturalism is existing or supporting the existence of several different cultures or ethnic groups. That's a good answer. Good answer, Hangling. A characteristic of a society that has many different ethnic or national cultures living together freely without the worry of discrimination, racism, or anything referred to as like slavery. Okay. I think that it's important to know about other cultures because it helps me to be more cultured. Okay. Okay, looking good, looking good. You're on the right track, I think, guys. Let me bring the questions back up. Keep that going. What do you think about what do you think that multiculturalism is a positive or negative thing? Why? Okay. I think that it's positive because it can make a country or a nation more diverse. Good. I think that multiculturalism is when a lot of people of different countries live together. Okay. Good. So we've established what multiculturalism is. What I want you to now really focus on is the points up here. I want you to really think about, are there examples of multiculturalism? Do you think that it's important to know about other cultures? Do you think that multiculturalism is a positive or negative thing? Yeah, those are the questions that I really want to look at. Multiculturalism is a good thing, especially when it helps uncover the racist part in you and others and educate you to be a better yourself. That's a good answer. Yeah, that's actually a really nice answer, Tawan. Nice. So keep those answers flowing in. So we've established that we know that there are other cultures in Vietnam. Yeah, we've gone over different examples. Yeah. Now we're talking about, do you think it's important to know about other cultures, right? Do we think it's important to know about other cultures? Why do you think it's important to know about other cultures? Let's have a look. So let me just have a look here. Let's ask someone. Hang Ling, can you tell me, do you think it's important to learn about other cultures?
Well, because it helps us to like communicate with people of different cultures, but we still don't offend anything about them.
Okay. So do you think it's a positive or a negative? Do you think that multiculturalism is a positive or negative thing?
I think it is a positive thing.
Okay. Why do you think it's a positive thing?
Because people with different culture staying like around each other, then they can learn about different cultures and make friends.
Okay. Does anyone here think that multiculturalism could be a bad thing? Does anyone agree with that statement? Is there anyone here that thinks that multicultural? Okay, Viet, go for it. Tell me, why do you think it could be a bad thing?
There is an old tribe that promotes eating humans, cannibalism, and if that is promoted and many people do it, then it will affect others, and it is a very bad thing.
Okay.
There are some there are some side effects of multiculturalism, and some cultures should not be promoted and should not be promoted.
Okay, so there is the potential, like which we saw in the video, that there could be conflicts and there could be aggression. And certainly cannibalism is something that is ingrained in not majority of cultures now. There are like a handful of cultures that still take part in cannibalism. That's an extreme version of different cultures that people learn about. But let's say, for example, I obviously come from a different culture from you guys. I come from a westernized culture, whereas you guys are very oriental, or you have an Eastern style culture. Me coming over with my culture, do you think that could be a bad, or do you think that could be a bad or a positive thing?
I think that will be a good thing.
Okay, why do you say you think it could be a good thing?
Because there are many good things about your culture that in the Eastern country, in many Eastern country we don't have, like parent abuse.
Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. Certainly, in my opinion, now this could be completely wrong because I have a very different mentality everyone has different ideas and ideologies. I think that every culture obviously has has positive and negative aspects to it. I think there's no perfect culture in my personal opinion. So I think that you have to be very careful when you have new cultures or that become integrated within society. I firmly believe that multiculturalism is a great thing. I think it's very good. I think it educates people about different ideas and ideologies, but there are people out there that don't think that. Ang, yeah, you put down that multiculturalism has its own pros and cons. It's absolutely true. There isn't, yeah, someone else has said here, Ang, you see, can be positive or sometimes negative. First off, it helps the country to be more diverse and ditch race and racist stereotypes. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Zane, I think that important other cultures, especially when I decide to move to other cultures, this also helps us to learn about more people, about the world, and can also connect people around the world. You're absolutely right. Might be slowly erode the basic characteristics of the core culture. Who said this?
It's me.
Right. Let's talk about that comment very quickly. Yeah, it's a big subject, right? And this is something that I really want to hit on. Yeah. Multiculturalism for me is a great thing. I love learning about different cultures. My favorite foods come from different cultures. A lot of my friends come from different cultures. It helps educate me. But this is a big thing at the moment in Europe. And in Europe, Europe is at the moment very culturally divided. Do you guys know what Brexit is? Do you understand what Brexit is?
Yes.
Okay, so Vietang, I know you understand. Brexit is basically, we were part of the EU, the British, the UK. We were part of the European Union, which is a collection of nations that all, like I said, yes, people can move free across different borders. We share things, we'll do this and the other. And about 5 years ago, we had a referendum, which is basically a vote to see if Britain was going to stay in the EU. And it was a very big thing. And the UK were extremely divided. It was almost 50-50. Half of us wanted to stay, the other half wanted us to leave because we wanted to control ourselves. And multiculturalism played a massive part in this referendum, because you had half the people that were saying multiculturalism's great, we want to learn about different people, we want to welcome people into our country that feel like they can stay and they can teach us and we can learn from them, etc. But the other half of the population were like, no, we don't want people coming in and eroding, essentially this word used here, our own culture, our own characteristics, our own beliefs and systems that we've built along different hundreds of years of democracy and religion and belief and cultural, and culture. And they won. They won the vote. They said, we want people out. We don't want any more people coming in. We want to control our own borders, right? And that played a massive part. It's important to know that because you have a basic understanding of certain culture and increase your cultural sensitivity, it can help you understand embarrassment and you can know if that's good or bad. Good, excellent stuff. Go on, Viang, you sound like you had a question, buddy.
Which side are you in? When
Me? I was for staying in the European Union because for a couple of reasons. One, my wife's from Hungary and they're part of the European Union. And two, I believe that people should have the right to be able to stay wherever they want and not have to worry about persecution, racism, and be able to live a safe and happy life. The people that were on the other side, let me just clarify, they're not all racists, but they saw people coming in from different countries as a potential threat because they believed that it was going to erode what they were used to. They believed that they believed that there were people that were going to break apart what they'd built up. And in truth, there were people that came from particular countries or different cultures that came here or came to the UK and saw it as an opportunity to what's the word I'm looking for? Cheat the system. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but there are definitely pros and cons for both sides, right? Good. That was a good answer. Well done, Kwokang. Very good. So
just seconds.
Yep.
So I want to explain a little bit if you guys are not familiar with Brexit. So when the UK was part of the European EU, yeah, people can go in and go out without asking for permission from the government. So that's why immigrants can go into the country freely and without judgment and without asking for permission. That's what he meant. Okay.
The EU is basically a promise. That's essentially what it is. It was an agreement between certain countries in Europe, not all countries, where you could say, let's say I turned around and said, I want to go to Sweden. I want to go to Sweden. I want to go there. I want to find a house. I want to live there, and I want to be able to do it completely unrestricted. I had the right to be able to do that. If I wanted to go to Germany, I could go to Germany. If I wanted to go to Holland, I could go to Holland. I could literally get on a plane, fly to Holland, go to Holland, land there, find somewhere to live, and I could do it within a day. That was the problem that people saw. They saw that if people there was a particular area of countries like Albania, Georgia, Romania, Croatia, Serbia, Macedonia. There was a collection of countries that they turned around and went, right, we've got the opportunity to go over and live a much better life. Yeah. So what they would do is they will all, when Romania became part of the EU, it was almost instantaneous that a big group of Romanian people went straight over to the UK. I had no problem with that. I thought if they want to come over and they want to live a much happier life, no problem. But people saw an issue with it. And that's essentially it. The EU was a promise that people could do whatever they wanted as long as they abided by the law. That was it. Okay, so we've gone through multiculturalism. We've now have a firm understanding of it. We've discussed the different positives and negatives of it. We've seen what different aspects of multiculturalism can involve. So well done, guys. Excellent stuff. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you a 5-minute break. So I want you back here at just before 22, please. Just before 22. I'll be back in a second. I just need to loo. Oh, we've got another answer. Yeah, no interest in that. Goodbye. Okay. Come and sit down for me, please, guys. Come and turn on your cameras again for me. Very nice. Excellent stuff. Whee.
Cả lớp
Nice.
thấy camera đi. Mấy camera nào? A1, turn on your camera, please.
Okay, so guys, what I would like you to do now is, can you get your Discover books out for me, please? And I would like you to turn to page 89. So let's do that. There we go. Page 89. Oh no, I'm going to be in the way of the screen. Oh no. Okay, I don't know how to move myself. How can I move myself? That's fine. So you should be on this page here, guys. Let me share my thing. Okay, so everyone should be on. Let me have a look. Nice. Okay. Cameras on for me, please, guys. Koi Nguyen, Zhang. Zhang, where's your face?
Bẻ camera mọi người ơi, không tắt cam nữa. Hello. Chú Thành, Khánh Linh bật cam bên nào? Phương Thảo bật cam lên. Việt Anh nữa. Thành An, Khôi Nguyên bật cam bên nào? Tùng Chi Việt Anh. Tùng Chi Minh Anh. Bật cam lên nhá, cả lớp.
There we go. That's better. Nice stuff. Zhang, ơi, where's your face?
Because there's nothing to stand my phone.
Oh, okay. That's fine. No problem. All right. Okay. So, guys, turn on your cameras for me, which it looks like the majority of you guys have done. Nicely done. I will be checking to make sure that they're all on. So here we've got the big question. The big question is, what do different cultures give to the world, right? So this is the whole reason why I've been trying to hit onto multiculturalism. What we're going to do is we're going to look at this video. We're going to watch the video. Let me make sure the thing's on. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let's ask Zhang, can you read that for me, please?
The compass was invented in China.
Nice. Okay. Why is that important? What's that got to do with different cultures? Who can tell me? Put your hand up if you know. Why has that got anything to do with anything? We use a compass when we're trying to find something. What's that got to do with culture? Who can tell me? Put your hand up. Go on, Koi Nguyen. Tran Koi Nguyen. Go for it.
I think it's because that when China invented the compass, it started getting more famous, so it's more like popular, so people worldwide could use it.
There we go. That was a good answer. Excellent stuff. So it originated from China. The compass was a Chinese invention. But then people started seeing how good of a thing it was. It's super important. So what we then started going is, hey, that's a great idea. Can we borrow that? Can we use it? Yeah. And then it spread around the world. Yeah. Good. Excellent stuff. Let's carry on. There you go. Just in case you didn't know what a compass looks like. Okay, we all know what that is, right? We know that. What's that? What's that in the video? Okay, I'm not going to waste everyone's time. It's a train, yeah? It's a train, right? Who invented the train? Does anyone know? Okay, let's carry on. Let's find out. Okay. Oh, goodness me. Hutang, what does that say?
The Incas discovered chocolate.
Nice, extra stuff. Why is that important? Drop something. I need to pick it up. Sorry.
Because chocolate is I don't know, but everyone likes chocolate.
Exactly. That's the whole point. Yeah. Well done. Excellent stuff. The Incas found out they discovered chocolate. They were like, this is nice. And then other people started tasting it and they liked it. And now guess what? It's one of the biggest candies if not the biggest candy that you can buy in the world. It's so popular. It's a billion dollar industry now. It's huge. Everyone loves chocolate. Unless you're lactose intolerant, but we'll we'll talk about that later. Okay, do you know what this place is? Does anyone know? Okay, so this place is called Machu Picchu, yeah, and it was in a very, very old Inca city, right? Who knows where Machu Picchu is? Does anyone know? Go on, Hutang, go for it.
In Peru?
I believe it is in
Peru.
Peru. It's either Peru or Bolivia, if my memory serves me correctly, but it's in South America for sure. That is 100% right. Yeah, well done, excellent stuff. So it's in South America. So chocolate come from South America, and now we eat it everywhere. We eat it everywhere. You can find chocolate in Antarctica. You can find chocolate in the Arctic, where they take chocolate bars and people eat it when they're on really long expeditions. So yeah, sometimes it's even taken out of space. Out into space because they have it in chocolate bars and like dry choco snacks and dry choco ice cream. Yeah. So chocolate is now everywhere. Yeah. That's how important culture can be. I just want some chocolate now. Isn't that terrible? Okay, nice. So what I would like you to do now is I want you to look at these two questions here. What was this place used for long ago? And how old do you think this building is? I want you to write down your answers in here, please. Yeah? I want you to write down your answers here, please. All right? So I can see them. Can you guys let me turn off my face for a second? If I can find it. Is it my... No, it's not what I want. Let me turn my face off for a second. There we go. So what was this place used for long ago, and how old do you think this building is? I want you to write down your answers in here for me, please. I'm going to wait for my answers. Let me move this aside if I can. There we go. And then we'll...
Teacher, may I go on?
Yes, you may. I'm going to wait for my answers now. I think there's a place... I think this place was used to fight. Okay. Why do you think that? Well done, Quokka. Good answer. But why do you think that? Try and give me reasons why. Yeah, you're definitely all at the level now where you should be able to give me legitimate reasons for your thinking. So try and write down your answers for me, please. Waiting on my answers for those 2 questions, please, guys. Okay, looks like we've got another one. Okay. With some good answers there. Tang, that's not what I wanted, is it? This one here. I wanted those 2 questions answered. Yeah?
I can't see, teacher.
Okay, so you have a book, yes?
No, I don't have a book.
Where's your book?
At home.
Where are you?
I'm at my hometown.
Right, okay, let me try and share my screen again then. So the answer that okay, so that makes life so much more difficult when you're not able to have a book in front of you.
Richard, you can share the link to the CEC ebook for him.
Yeah, sure. Give me a second. Okay, that's a good answer. Whoever said that one, very good answer. Well done. Okay, let me try and see if I can find a different. Let me just open a new window. Give me a second. I'll carry on sharing. Give me a second. Sorry, guys.
Richard, it's okay. I got the link.
Oh, sorry, lovely. I've just desperately trying to make sure that I cover all of this.
It's okay, don't worry.
Cheers, love. I really appreciate that.
Hang on, can you see in the chat box? I put a link to a ebook version, and you can open the book there, and you can have a book in front of you. Okay.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, everyone, next time if you don't have a book in front of you, tell me and I will send you an ebook version, okay? Okay, I'm gonna assume that you all heard that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Looking good. Okay, so I think you're all on the right track here. It looks like it's a place of entertainment. Yeah, that seems like a fair thing to say. Some of you guys have said about gladiator fights. There's a place in Rome called the Colosseum, and I think you guys know about the Colosseum, and it does look very similar to this. However, this is probably an amphitheater, and an amphitheater is made for entertainment. They used it more for plays and for operas and for like entertaining stories and bardic displays. This is less of a gladiatorial kind of combat, in my opinion, and more of that kind of thing. Right, so what I want you to do now is you guys you're on the right track. Some of you guys is like it's 100 years old. That's too young. It's probably at least 1,000 years old, in my opinion. It's incredibly old. So what I want you guys to do now is I want you to look at C. I want you to start answering these questions here. Where do you live? Have you ever been to another country, and where? What is your country famous for, and what things do you use that come from other countries? I want you to write all this down for me, please. Write down your answers. Please don't forget to write your name. Yeah? Because I need to keep tabs on who's doing what. Yeah? Please make sure that you write your name down. Write down all your answers in one block, please. Yeah? You've been told how to do it in one block. Yeah? So please make sure you do it all in one block. Yeah? Write down your names as well, please. Oh, sorry, mate.
Are you
I didn't realise it was you. Okay. That's fine. Please make sure you write down your name. Okay, looks like we've got our first answers. Okay. Would I like a little bit of a more detailed answer? You write your name down there for me, please, guys. Please don't forget to write your name. Okay. Okay, my country is famous for the heroic history. Okay. Good answer. Very patriotic answer. Very patriotic. It's not untrue. I'm not being funny. My dad used to talk about Vietnam, and he would be like, doesn't matter how much people used to throw at them, they used to stand there and stand their ground. So I live in Hanoi. I've been to Korea once and never came back because I don't have money. My country is famous for its traditional food and culture. Some gadgets, I think. Okay. How? I live in Hanoi. I haven't been to another country. My country is famous for long-standing, unique traditional culture, delicious dishes such as pho, chung cake, a beautiful landscape and traditional costume. How's I? Good. I use a lot of things that come from other countries, such as fruits, chocolate, gadgets. Nice. Okay. Good. Some really good answers there. Well done.
Mr. Richard, I can see the last question clearly in the ebook. So can I ask you how to zoom it?
I think I should be able to zoom in for you. Can you see it on my screen?
It is smaller than mine.
Okay, give me a second. So I can actually just read out the question for you. That's no problem. So the question is, what things do you use that come from other countries? I'll even type it down for you. Okay. What things do you use that come from other countries? I live in Vietnam. I've been to Thailand before. It was pretty boring and cringy. Okay. Vietnam is formerly famous for the huge number of exports of rice and coffee beans. Okay. We use it a lot. If we name them all out, this will be 3 pages long. Okay. But I would have liked some examples. Old Koi Nguyen. Yeah. I would have liked some examples. I'm not asking for all of them.
Sorry. Con nhìn lên góc bên phải màn hình con sẽ thấy một cái kính lúp, con ấn vào đấy là con sẽ có thể zoom được nhá.
Vâng ạ.
Ok, con thử đi.
Still waiting on a lot of people's answers here. I'm going to give it another couple of minutes. Okay, we've got another answer. Let's have a look. I live in Vietnam. I've been to London and Japan. Nice. My country is famous for the effort we had put in stopping the war, but it's also popular for its cuisines and outstanding modern culture. Okay. I use chocolate paper glasses, etc. That's fine. That's a perfectly acceptable set of answers. Nicely done. Please don't forget your names, because I don't know who's answering. So if I have to tell someone off, I don't want to have to tell the wrong person off. Okay, 1 more minute, guys. Famous. Nice. Okay, so it looks like that you guys are all pretty much on the same level. It looks like that you guys are you're all very proud of Vietnam's history. You're talking about the exquisite cuisine that you do have in. You do have good food. Love the food here. It's very vegetarian friendly as well. And it looks like that you've got you do have a nice culture. You do have like a very community-based culture, which is really, really nice to see. So yeah, but your culture is very different from mine, for example. Yeah, there is things that are different, and learning about different cultures is great because you understand how different people work and how they think and why certain things are done. Okay, nice, excellent stuff. So let's come back to our book here. Okay, and now what I would like to do is just turn the page. Let's come over this side here. Okay, so we've got some different words that are up at the top here. Now you guys have a dictionary in the back of your book. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start asking you guys for some dictionary definitions of these words. So let's come and have a look here. I'll turn my face back on now. Here we go. So hopefully you guys can see me down here. Yep, there we go. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to start calling out some people, and I would like you to start telling me the dictionary definitions for these words. So let's ask, who have I not heard anything from? Nam, I haven't heard anything from you. What does culture mean? Have a look in the back of your book. Tell me what does culture mean? Nam ơi.
Còn Nam ơi.
Culture means that the customs, ideas, beliefs, etc. of a particular society or group of people.
Nice, excellent stuff. That's a spot-on answer. Nicely done. So now we've got the next word, which is civilization. Let's ask Kontang, please. Kontang, what does civilization mean, please? Kontang, what does civilization mean?
Civilization. See. Civilization.
Civilization, yeah.
Is a kind of stage of human social and cultural development and organization that is considered most advanced.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, excellent stuff. So, yeah, it's basically how society builds. Now, we never all used to be civilizations. We were just tribes at one point. Yeah, it was the foundations of civilization. But as we grew and we evolved and we understood societal and cultural differences and economics and the study of finances and money and currency and that kind of thing, we became civilizations. Yeah, for sure. Well done. Excellent stuff. Okay, let's ask, oh, my ears. Let's ask Hong Kwang, please. What is contribution?
Contribution is
That's all right, buddy. You just look it up in the back of your book.
Contribution is. I haven't found it yet. Can you just.
That's okay. You can just tell me what you think it is. That's no problem.
Contribution is something that you give or do together with others. The act of giving.
Yeah, you're nice. Excellent stuff. Yeah, it is the active giving to all intents and purposes. Nicely done. Well done. Okay, development. Let's ask Ming Ang, please. Development.
Mày Anh ơi. Mày Anh chưa bật mic kìa.
She's been present.
Hello.
It's the first time that I've called out Ming Ang and she doesn't respond. Ming Ang! Banodo!
Normally she will talk before you even ask her.
Usually, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
usually.
fine. Yeah, she's usually very good, so I'm not too upset about that. Okay, let's try Nu Koi Nguyen. Jin Koi Nguyen. What is development?
Nguyên ơi.
Guys, I know we've all been doing online classes for so long. And I know we all want to be back in a classroom and doing things that are much fun. But please, just answer me. I'm so sorry.
Các bạn bật cam lên nào. Bật cái cam lên. Chị có Nguyên bật cam lên. Các bạn bật cam lên nào. Hello everyone. Is anyone here? Okay, it seems like nobody home.
Okay. Okay. Go on, give it a go for me. Try and help me out here. What does development mean? Have a look in your book, buddy. Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Development is the gradual growth of something so that it becomes more advanced, stronger, etc.
Nice, excellent stuff. Well done, brilliant stuff. Okay, good answer. Achievement. Let's ask Tung Chi. Tung Chi, what does achievement mean? And I'm not talking about gaming achievements. I'm just talking about achievements. What does that mean?
Achievement is something that is done successfully, especially through hard work or skill.
Well done. Excellent stuff. That's spot on. Cracking stuff. Let's ask Viet Ling, please. Viet Ling, can you tell me what does device mean? What's a device?
Yes, teacher.
What does device mean?
Oh, sorry, teacher. I was in the toilet. So, what device, teacher?
That's correct. Yes.
Teacher, device is a tool or piece of equipment made for a particular purpose.
Nice. Excellent stuff. Well done. Very good. Cracking stuff. Process. Let's ask Tang Ang, please. Process. What does process mean?
Culture is a unique habitat of a species, of a human species.
Okay.
You were asking process, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What did he answer?
I don't know. That didn't sound like process, though. Process. Can you look it up for me, please, Tang Ang?
Oh, I thought you said culture.
Oh, nobody. No.
Process is a noun that describes something is happening.
Okay. That's better. Well done. Excellent stuff. Let's ask Feng Tao, please. Can you tell me what does tradition mean? I'm sorry, tradition.
Tradition means a custom or belief that has continued from the past to the present.
Nice, excellent stuff. So tying into that ever so slightly, custom. Let's ask Hang Li, please. Hang Ling. Custom, what does that mean?
Sorry, teacher. I have just went out of the room because my internet got disrupted. What are we doing?
Just have a look in the back of your book and tell me what does custom mean.
Okay, give me a minute.
No problem. Quick question. Yang, are you going to be my TA in class as well, when we go back?
I don't think so because I have a KG class in Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This makes me a sad panda.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it makes me a sad panda.
But do you do you really need the TA?
Well, I did have a TA, but he left, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just left.
There was a lot of pressure,
Yeah, and then
by marking your homework. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I know why he left.
What, because of me? Have you got it, Hang Ling?
I'm using the online book, so it takes more time.
Okay, so don't panic. Don't worry, it's fine. I thought you had an actual book. That's okay. Let's ask someone that I know has an actual book. Go on, Kwokang. Go for it. Kwokang is super keen.
A way of behaving that a particular group or society has had for a long time.
Well done. Excellent stuff. Very good. Great. Let's ask. Let's try Ming Ang again. Are you there, Ming Ang? Okay. Via Ang, tell me, what does benefit mean?
Can you say again? I cannot hear you.
Benefit. What does benefit mean?
Benefit means the pros and the advantage when you do something.
It's a good answer. Well done. Excellent stuff. Ceremony. Let's ask Chin Koi Nguyen, please. What does ceremony mean?
Event to celebrate something.
Okay, that's an acceptable answer. I'll take that. And then last but certainly not least, product. Zhang, what does product mean?
Can you wait?
I can, yeah, no problem. Have a look in the
Here.
back of your book.
A thing that is grown for produced, usually for sale.
Nice. Well done. Excellent stuff. Very good. So these are some new words that are going to be used in this unit. We can see here that we've got some sentences. Art and music are important parts of country's culture. Which type of music is super important to the country that it's from? Who can tell me? Which?
Me.
Go for it. Go on, Vietang.
Country music.
Okay, country music's made in America. It's not an American type of music. Yeah. Which there's a country in Asia where its music is the most popular export of everything that it does.
Oh, Korean.
Yeah.
Korea.
Excuse me. K-pop. K-pop is super important to Korea. Korea's biggest export is K-pop. It's surreal. Yeah. Good. Excellent stuff. And then we've got some different, and it's an incredible big part of its culture as well. Yeah. So we've got some different words here that we're going to be associating with the unit. Then we've got down here these words. I want you to put these words into these sentences, please. Please put where they should be. Please do, Boo. I'm so sorry. Goodness me. I've just had a cup of coffee and I should be awake. Okay, I don't think this is going to take you very long. Okay, so let's start going through some of these answers. Let's ask Comtang, please. Comtang, number 1.
Number 1, winning a race is an achievement.
Sounds good to me. Well done. Very good. Excellent stuff. Let's ask Mingang, please. Number 2.
2 is what holiday ceremony?
Not ceremony. No, I don't think it's a ceremony.
Traditions?
That sounds like a better answer. Let's have a look. Nice. Excellent stuff. What holiday traditions do you have in your country? Nice. Excellent stuff. Number 3, let's ask Fung Tao, please.
I went to my brother's high school graduation ceremony.
Well done. Nicely done. Very good. Number 4, let's ask Tang Yang, please.
I think number 4 is benefit.
Say the full sentence for me, please.
Our class decided that cookies would be a good benefit to sell.
Not quite benefit. You're on the right track, but it's not quite benefit. Think about something. When you make something and you sell it, it's a what? What is it?
It is a product.
There you go. So try say that full sentence again for me.
Our class decided that cookies would be a good product to sell.
Well done. Excellent stuff. Very good. Kwokang, number 5, please.
Number 5 is a pencil sharpener is a device that most students use.
Well done. Very good. Number 6. Let's ask Kwang, please.
Students benefit from studying hard.
Well done. Excellent stuff. And number 7, let's ask Hutang.
A recipe tells you the process for making a cake.
Well done. Excellent stuff. Nice and simple. Very good. Excellent stuff. So now I want you to just do C for me, please. Circle the odd one out. And then we're going to take a break after this, I think. Maybe, yeah, we're almost there. This chair is so sweaty. Very hot. Okay, so number 1, let's ask Nam, please. Which one's the odd one out?
Number 1 is...
You're looking for the wrong answer.
Number 1 is ocean.
Yeah, of course it is. Nicely done. Well done. Number 2, let's ask Chung Chi, please. That sounds like Discord. Number 2.
Discord, 100%, because I do have Discord.
Okay, Ming. Number 2 is culture, arts, or device. Which one do you think it is, Tung Chi?
It's device.
That is the correct answer. Well done, yeah. Lovely stuff. Number 3, let's ask Zhang, please. Number 3. Is it process, gift, or contribution?
I think it's gift.
Try again. Okay, so that one is process, because contribution and gift basically means the same thing. You give someone something, okay? Number 4, let's ask Heng Ling, please. Number 4.
Number 4 is... a minute.
Sorry?
Creation.
Not.
Oh no!
Quite.
Wait, no. Is it development?
No, it's decrease. Yeah, because development and creation means to make something or create something. Yeah, you develop something, you build it up. Creation means the same kind of thing. Okay, right. Let's try number 5. Some of these are not easy, but yeah, you can definitely do these. Let's try Fung Tao, please. Number 5.
Number 5, I think, is product.
Yeah, you're absolutely spot on. Well done. Very good. Excellent. Okay, Tranquilly Nguyen, please. Number 6.
Number 6 is help. No. Custom.
Sure? Let's have a look.
I guess.
You're absolutely right. It is custom. Well done. Excellent stuff. Okay, let's ask. Let's go. Ming Ang, please. Number 7.
Number 7 is Earth.
It is Earth. Well done. And then let's try number 8. Let's ask Viet Ang, please.
Product source object. I think the odd one is source.
Spot on. Well done. Very good. Excellent stuff. Okay. So just familiarize yourself with these words and their meanings. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a 5-minute break. Okay. So take a 5-minute break, walk away, stretch your legs, go and get some water, and we'll come back at just past past. Okay. I'll be back in a second. Okay, guys, come and sit back down for me. Okay, so you should be back over here now.
Nó bể camera đi.
Cameras on, please.
Guys, turn your camera on.
Okay, so you should all be back now. Cameras on for me, please, guys. And then we're back on this page here. So I won't turn my face on. There he is. There he isn't. There he is. There he isn't. Okay, so here we've got at the top, why do people invent things? What I would like you to do is I would like you to write down your answers here for me, please. Tell me, don't forget your name. Write down, why do people invent things? Write down your answers for me, please. Who wrote that? K-pop, more like K-poop. Get rid of that. Write down your answers here for me, please. Why do people invent things? I'm even going to write the question in there. Write down your answers for me, please. Okay, that's a good answer. Don't forget your names, though, guys. That was a good answer. Nice. Excellent. That's a good answer. Is that the only reasons, though? Is that the only reason why people invent things? I love how you write it like a quote, Tung-Chi. People invent things to make activities that they see as difficult become easier. Tung-Chi, 2022 or 21. Okay, good. Is that it? I get 3 answers.
It looks like a chat box over there.
To make things cheaper. Yeah, sure. That's a good answer. To make our lives easier. Sure. They invent things just simply because they need those things to do their stuff or their tasks. Okay, that was a good answer. Shame I don't know who it was. So yeah, you're all on the right track. There is an element of like, yeah, it needs to make our lives easier, more modern, things become more convenient. Good. There's also a word called efficiency that it could also be used. People invent things to make our life become more convenient and easier. We invent things to discover greater things. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a really good answer. I wish I knew who said that. Yeah, we invent things to discover greater things. Sometimes we need to invent something in order. Tangyang. Okay, well, nice. Sometimes we invent things just so we can use it to make new inventions, to discover better things. Yeah, nice. That was a good answer. Well done. So we're all on the right track here. Good, excellent stuff. So this is the reason why we invent things. Okay, so let's ask. Let's ask Chen Koi Nguyen. Can you read this box here for me, please? The main idea. Can you do that for me? Can you read that box? Trang Goi Nguyen, can you read that box for me, please?
Which box?
The main idea, I did say.
I was just go from the bathroom.
Okay.
Main idea and details. When you read a text, think about the main idea. The main idea is the most important point of the text. Then think about the details. Ask yourself these questions. What is the main idea in the text? What details support the main idea?
Nice. So I think we've gone through this before in previous units, but we're going to need to go over it again. So we know what the main idea is. It's something that somebody is trying to tell us in the text. It's the idea and ideology of what they want to tell us. Always with a main idea, we get the details. They support the main idea. So what I want you to do is, I think this will be very simple for you guys, but I want you to look here and I want you to read about whiteboards, okay? In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask one of you guys to read it. I'm going to ask Viet, can you read about whiteboards for me, please?
Do you ever wonder where the things you use every day come from? For example, think about the dry erase whiteboard. This simple device is a very important invention. The whiteboard has been used since the 1960s and it became more popular in the 1990s. And today, whiteboards are in thousands of offices, meeting rooms, and classrooms around the world. What would we do without whiteboards?
Okay, so what I want you to do now is I want you to figure out what is the main idea and what are the details that are accompanying it. Write those down in your books, please. Write down what is the main idea and tell me the details. Write down the details in your books, please. Okay, so what do we think is the main idea? What's the main idea of this text? Hu Tang, what do you think is the main idea of the text?
Whiteboard is an important invention.
That sounds like a good one, yeah? So the third sentence, so the whiteboard, this simple device is a very important invention. Well done. What do we think is the first detail? Let's ask Mingyang, what's the first detail? What do you think is the first important detail of that text?
Anh ơi.
Just disappeared again. Okay. Let's ask Huang Nam, please. Huang Nam, what's the first important detail?
The first important detail is the whiteboard has been used since the 1960s.
That sounds good to me. Well done. Excellent stuff. What's the next important detail? Let's ask Quan. Quan, what's the next important detail?
Quang ơi.
Yes.
What's the next important detail?
I think that it the fifth sentence is quite important.
Okay, let's have a look. So it is the fifth sentence. It's the one where it became more popular in the 90s. What's the last detail? Let's ask Comtang, please. What's the last detail? Comtang. Everyone's disappearing on me now.
It's the last sentence.
Okay, well, I think I know what you mean. It's this one here. And today, whiteboards are used in thousands of different office meeting rooms and classrooms. You're absolutely right. Well done. Very good. Excellent stuff. So before we do the next bit down here, what I want to do is I would like to show you something. Give me a second. I'm struggling to find it. So what I would like you to do is take a look here. I want you to read this. So journey back in time. Imagine traveling back in time. Who do you see? Who sees you? Where would you go? What amazing things might you discover there? Many countries have made contributions to our modern life. Some have invented things. Others have given us art, music, and stories. I want you to imagine you could go back to any time that you wanted. And I want you to answer those questions for me, please. I want you to write a short paragraph as to what you would go and see, or who you would go and visit, or what you would go and experience, okay? And I want you to write them down in the Padlet, please, okay? Do you guys understand what I need you to do? Go here, hum.
Hello. Yeah.
Okay, good. Excellent stuff. Okay, so write these down in the Padlet, please. I'm keeping an eye on it. Please don't spam it. Okay. Might actually change this. I might change it up a bit. Give me a second. If I save close. Oh no, we'll keep it as that. That's fine. Okay. Well, actually, let me just remake it. Yeah, that's right. That's fine. So write down who you would go and see. What would you go and experience? Yeah. What amazing things might you see there? I want everyone's answers for me, please. Let me copy that link again just to make sure that we've got it. How do I get the code? Just had it. I've got it. Okay, address. Yeah, you might have to re-put in the new address. I'll put it in the chat box. So write it down in the Padlet, please. I'll give you a grade as well. So I'm going to grade your answers as well.
I can add mine. I don't know where the chat box is.
I've just added it on the chat. So if you go on the chat, click it, it will then show it to you. Okay?
I don't see anything in the new Padlet.
No, I because people were spamming it, I closed it and I started a new one.
So will we go into the new link or the old link?
Yeah, the new one, please.
But the new one, I can post anything.
Can you not?
Me too. I cannot post anything too.
Okay, give me a second.
And I can still post in the old one.
That's weird.
Yeah, maybe.
Give me a second. What's it doing that?
In the new one, you have to sign in. You have to use your Google account. Yeah.
Oh, the new one, I'm already signed in and I can't post anything.
Weird.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, I closed the other one because it was oh, okay, let me just go back to the other one. It's fine. Give me a second. There we go. Okay, so I want you to answer those questions for me, please. Write a short paragraph about where you would go, who would you go and visit, what great figures would you go and meet? Yeah. Yeah, me too. I can see it now.
Teacher, I still cannot write into the Padlet.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Just try.
So
Give me a second. Be patient, guys. I'm trying to sort it out. Go to this link, the one at the bottom of the chat. All right, at the very bottom of the chat. I'm sorry, I confused things. It's just because people were spamming in it. Let me put it in. Here we go.
I can't. I
Just be patient, Vietang. Here's the new link. All right, just sign in on that one. You should be able to post everything. Okay. Please don't forget to write down your name. Okay. You must write down your name so I know who's doing their work. Who's Anne Ashley?
Teacher. It's real bad.
What? Who's Anne Ashley?
My guess? Ming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Ming.
Yeah, you got to use your real names, guys, because And stop spamming in the chat. I need you just to answer the questions for me, yeah? Very simple, yeah? It's not a chat group. It's a school group, yeah? I will patiently await your answers. If I don't get everyone's replies, I'm going to set this as part of your homework, and I'm going to tell you to email it to me. So I would like everyone to crack on for me, please.
I think you should you set a timer for them so they have pressure to do.
Yeah, you know what? I will set a timer.
Yeah, they need pressure.
Yeah, let's give it's quite a big topic, so I'll give 10, 15 minutes maybe. Yeah, let's give it a timer. There we go. I'll put the sound on as well so they can hear it. This will wind them up. Here you go. 10-minute timer. Hopefully starting now. There we go. Do you hear that, Ang?
Yeah, I heard the timer.
Yeah.
It's talking.
Turn it down just a bit. If you need any help, you can just ask me. No problem. Don't forget to put your name down as well, because otherwise I will set you some homework. It's this one. Let's change the format. Oh no, that's horrible. Oof.
That looks horrible.
Yeah, that is awful. I do not like that.
How do I write?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Don't worry, I'll change the format back. I thought that might have been a good way because we could have seen everyone's answers, but I won't do it like that. There you go.
Wait, my writing.
Oh, have I just deleted everyone's writing? Okay, let me give you a bit more
Yes,
time.
now
then.
we have
I'm
to
sorry.
start from scratch.
I'm so sorry. I'll give you your time back. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Won't touch it now. Shang-Chi. That's a hell of an honest answer. Okay, someone else answered as well, and it was a really good answer, but I don't know who wrote it. I don't know who wrote it. It was a really good answer, though. So we've got 2 answers so far. Okay, guys, like I said, I want you to answer in the Padlet, please. Yeah? And need details. Yeah? Reasons why would be nice. 1 or 2 sentences is not going to cut it, I'm afraid. Four minutes left. Oh, nice one. Oh, okay. I don't know why it's not moving down. Okay. Good. Okay, Ming An, that was a nice answer. Well done. Don't like the spamming, but that's fine. Nice. Good answer, Kwokang. Zhang. Have a look at. Zhang, that's a really good answer. I really like that. That was really, really good. Well done. Go back to the past. As long as I go and get rare items in the future, I cannot get, so when I go back and sell them and get loads of money. Nice. Who's wrote the last one? If I could travel to the past, I would meet my family and then tell them to buy bitcoins. So me and my family would be millionaires. That's fine. But think more about it historically. Yeah. That's also not enough information. Okay. So that sounds like time is up. Let me have a look. Yeah, time is up. Okay. So I know for certain that Vietang, Quoc Ang, Minh Ang, Phung Tao, Tung Chi, they have all completed their work. Right? So for the rest of you, this is now part of your homework. Okay? So what I now want you to do is you are going to have to write a paragraph about a time or a place that you are going to go back to. Okay?
Teacher, if I
Yeah?
teacher, if I finish it,
Right. If you finished it, you should have posted it. Have you not posted it?
I post it.
Where?
Phước Anh.
No, where did you post it?
In Padlet.
Right, okay, so Tung Chi, finished. Phung Tao, finished. Minh Ang, finished. Quoc Ang, finished. Zhang, finished. Viet Ang, finished. Oh, okay, now everyone is just posting. Okay, guys, you're not putting down your names. I have to keep saying it, and if I don't know your names, I don't know who's finished it. Right, that's better. Okay, nicely done, Hu Tang. Nice. I discovered we won the war when he really close to death. I think he was weak. Yeah, so Hu Tang, that was a good answer. Well done. Yeah. Frederick the Great. Okay. Okay, let me make a quick list as to who's finished. Let me get my notebook. Where's my notebook? Did I put it in here? Yeah, I'll just use a bit of paper, that's fine. Okay, so let's have a look. Phung Tao is finished. Minh Ang, finished. Quoc Ang? Zhang. I really liked your one, Zhang. It was nice. Tung Chi finished as well. Viet Ang. Hu Tang. Okay. So listen very carefully. If you are not Hu Tang, Viet Ang, Tung Chi, Zhang, Quoc Ang, Minh Ang, or Phung Tao, this is now part of your homework. Okay. So I now
Teacher,
want you to.
I have written it.
Where?
In the chat.
Did I say put it in the chat?
Oh, but I can't write it in Padlet.
Why not?
Because I can type word on it even if I reload it.
Okay, so first of all, okay, that's okay, fine. That's all good and well. You need to tell me that that is going to be the case. But here, okay, you've wrote something very weird. Sure, okay, that's fine, but it's barely acceptable. All right, fine. Okay, so Tang Ang, you are done as well. So if you are not those people, I want you to write it up and I want you to send it to me here. Okay, I want you to send it to my email address and I want you to write down the title, Journey Back in Time. Okay, so that's that done and dusted. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come back to our books now. Okay, so let's come back to our books. You should be back here for us, please. Okay, so at the bottom down here, I'm going to have to turn off my face because I'm covering it. Down here at the bottom, we've got some different words here. We've got some new vocabulary. Okay, so I'm going to ask some of you guys to go back into the back of your book and to tell me what these words mean. So, Trang Koi Nguyen, can you tell me what does trade mean? What does trade mean?
It's the action of like giving an item and receiving another.
Okay, yeah, you're on the right track. So trading can be done in exchange for currency, or it can be done in exchange for different items. You're absolutely right. Well done. Tablets. Now, make sure that you look in the back of your book for this one. Okay. I'm going to ask Kontang. Kontang, can you tell me what does tablets mean?
Tablets, I think is like an iPad.
No. What did I say? Look in the back of your book. Yeah, double check it. That is a type of tablet, but it's not what I'm looking for. Okay, so medicine is, yeah, so there are actually many different types, but look in the back of your book. Look in your dictionary, please.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not saying that just to be a pain. I'm saying it because you need to do it.
Is the flat slab of stone, clay, or wood used especially for an encryption?
That's what I'm looking for, yeah? So the very old version of tablets was something that we used to write on. It used to be a piece of stone or a piece of wood, even sometimes hide, and what we would do, like from an animal, and what we would do is we would write on it. Yeah, it's like an old way of writing. Good, excellent stuff. Voyage. Let's ask Zhang, please. Zhang, what is a voyage?
Okay, let me check.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem.
Here. Voyage, a long trip by ship or in space.
Yep, absolutely. Very good. Well done. You don't have a voyage by foot or by cart. That's a journey. If you're on a ship or if you're in a space rocket and you go out into outer space, that's a voyage. Yeah. If it's not on land or in the air, it's a voyage. Okay. Ancient. Let's ask Nam, please. What's ancient mean?
Asians. I think Asians mean that a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty much there. You can be hundreds or if not thousands of years old. Nice. Advanced. Let's ask Chin Koi Nguyen, please.
It's more professional.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Take a look in your back of your book. Guys, when I say look in the back of your book, it's for a reason. It's not because I'm trying to be difficult. It's because there's the actual meaning in the back of your book. Look it up, yeah? What does advanced mean?
I don't have a book.
Right, so that's half the problem then, yeah? Where's your book?
I can't find it.
You have the link that the teacher Thao Anh sent you.
Yeah, it's that. But it
It's
might
right
not
on
have.
the chat of I forgot that. It's right on the chat of Tung Chi at 4:13 p.m.
Yeah. Okay. Go on then, Tang Ang. Go for it. You had your hand up earlier on.
Advanced is the higher skill things that requires higher skill workers.
Nice. Well done. Excellent stuff. Very good. Cracking. And then tools. This should be nice and easy. Let's ask Kwok Ang, please. Tools for me, please.
Can you say again?
Sure. What does tools mean? What is the dictionary definition of tools?
Tools Uh, it's a piece of equipment that you use to help you do a particular type of job.
Nice. Excellent stuff. Well done. Cracking stuff. So now what I would like you to do is back in either the chat or in Padlet, I would like you to answer the two questions at the bottom. Do you know where chocolate came from, and how do people get from one place to another? I would like you to answer those two questions for me, please. Write your answers down for me. If we can get this done, guys, we'll play some Kahoot. I've actually got a Kahoot lined up, but we need to get all this done. So, do you know where chocolate comes from? And how do people get from one place to another? I just need to check something very quickly. Give me 1 second. No, that's fine. Be taking a careful eye on these chats. Didn't come from South Africa, Kwokang. Didn't come from South Africa. And the second question is, how do people get from one place to another? Not how chocolate got from one place to another. How do people? So try again for me, buddy. Thank you for your quick answer, though. Let's get rid of that one.
Teacher, in
Yes.
the second answer, I mean that they here are people.
I can't hear you, buddy. I can't hear you. There was too much wind. Go on, say that again.
In the second answer, I mean the word they here means the word people.
Yeah,
Not
people.
chocolate.
How do people get from one place to another? Yes.
Like he's trying to explain his answer is that he's trying to tell you that people travel from there to there, not chocolate.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But You said that his answer was about chocolate, right?
No, Kwokang's answer was about chocolate.
So
Yeah.
he misunderstood it. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Better. This is better. Okay, good. Much better. I think you guys are pretty much on this. Yeah, well done. Excellent stuff. Yep, very good. Okay, so what we will do is we will play now a game of Kahoot because we've got everything sorted and we've got about 10 minutes. So give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find it and set it up. Let me close this. Let me open this up. We start this. Well done. Excellent stuff. So this is to do with the unit that we've just done. This is to do with this. This is to do with the words that we've just learned about. Okay. So let me load it up. This. I won't show my face because I'll cover some of the answers. Here we go. And this is what you need to do. Here we go. It's going to load. Come on. Really struggling today. There we go. Excellent stuff. We actually haven't got long here, guys. So as quickly as you can for us, please. Tails in, nicely done. She did not mess around. Good to see. Someone's put their number down as the pin. That's fine. The TA.
The TI. Oh my god.
That's broke me a little bit, that Ang. I've got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It broke me a little bit when I just read it out. I was like, I just had to read it out and I was like, oh, now I understand. Okay, looking good.
See, there's another TA. And that's Tainan.
Yeah,
Oh my god. It's filled with French here. I need English. Yeah.
You know what?
Japanese. Oh my. I don't understand any of this. I need English. When will be good enough? I don't know.
Okay, I'm still waiting on some guys. And I am going to join and teach you all a lesson.
Don't teach me a lesson. I mean, you just teach me a lesson.
Yeah, but I'm going to teach you a lesson in a bad way now.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm still waiting on some guys here.
I remember that you didn't win last time, right?
Don't you talk to me like that.
You was in the third place.
Yeah, I was.
I don't know. I just want
Okay, I'm
Can you
going to start.
wait
because
for me?
Okay, you need to be very quick because we've got no more than 5 minutes.
start because I am very busy. I am busy chatting. Oh, teacher. When I just get the participant, I see you in all of the 3 things.
Okay, we're going. Let's do it. If you've not joined, you can still join in. You can still use the pin and your name. Okay, here we go. So the blank, I've printed the books faster than copying them by hand. I'm going to mute everyone's mics because it's very noisy. Someone's got something noisy going on. Oh, the process of printing books. Yeah. Ah! Okay, here we go. Number 2. Jane made a small blank to my essay. Yeah. She thought of the title.
My internet connection is betraying me.
Yeah, that's you just making up excuses. That's all that is.
I'm wrong.
Contribution. Yeah, it's contribution. Here we go. Oh. Okay, here we go. Number 3. Sorrow will blank from his new bike. You won't have to walk to school. Benefit is the correct answer. Well done. Excellent stuff.
Bruh.
Oh, come on,
Sus.
man. Here we go. Number
I'm
4. We can learn a lot from studying old.
I don't know. I just click randomly.
Don't do that. Read the answers.
I don't know either.
It's too hard. I don't want.
No, this is not hard. This is not hard at all.
Civilization.
I'm having trouble.
Civilizations, bruh.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Number 5. The invention of the wheel led to the what of cars? The development. Well done. Excellent stuff. Very good.
Why are you in 12th space? I'm just behind you.
Okay. Number 6. I would like to make a blank to your charity. A contribution. Yeah. Remember, you give something to a charity. Yeah. You gift it. I am not happy. Italian art and music is part of Italian what? Culture is the correct answer. Well done. Okay, here we go. Number 8. Good job building that tree house. Was a great.
God job.
There we go. Now you're cooking on gas, everyone. Nicely done. Okay. Ling, why can't you just get one wrong? Okay, here we go. Number 9. Making bread is long blank. You have to wait. Process is the correct answer. Ah! Here we go. Let's go. Number 10. I have a blank in my ear. It helps me hear clearly.
I'm too old for this.
Leave it out. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Sus. Oh!
See, I told you. You're too old for this.
I don't want to teach you anymore. This is horrible. I should have won. That's ridiculous. Me, I'm the
There's only like 7 points. There's only like 7 points.
Ling, you're going to get 0 on your next.
I'm just faster than you.
Okay.
Next time I go to first place.
Okay. Well done, guys. Excellent stuff. I have to go because my next class is starting. Well done, guys. Excellent stuff. Please make sure you send through your paragraph. Thank you very much, Ang. Thank you very much. See you later, guys. Take care. Bye.
Bye, teacher.